Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So we will be doing some press on nails for today's video, but very quickly I do want to show you our two new Valentine's collections that launched on KAIROSE Nail Supply. This first collection here is called Blush and Bloom. It does have these 6 very beautiful Valentine theme type of colors, and these are all just plain colored acrylics. And then this next collection here is called Our Love at First Sight. It is a glitter acrylic collection. It does have these 6 beautiful glitter acrylics as well. If you're interested, I do have our link down below, and if you use code YouTube, it does always save you 20% on your purchases. So getting back to doing the actual set, I am just taking a buffer and buffing off the shine from the nail tips. I did go ahead and prep them off camera by trimming them down just a little bit and applying them to the nail tip stand. I do want to have kind of like a long to extra long length for today's video. We are doing some acrylic press-ons today. So for the acrylics, I will be using Perfect Nude. This is from our New Necessities collection. I will also be using Mr. Claus. This is from our Season's Greeting collection. And then this one right here is called Heartstrings, and this is from that first Valentine collection I showed, our Blush and Bloom collection. For today's set, I am recreating a picture that I saw, so I will go ahead and pop that up right here. I am applying the Perfect Nude color to 3 of the nails full cover. I will be doing that on the thumbnail, the middle nail, and the pinky nail. So I'm not exactly sure if it's too early still to be doing some Valentine's nail designs, but I wanted to kind of hop on it early so that way I can get tons of inspo out there for you guys. Not only that, I do want to add some of these sets that I've been creating to my press-on website, so that way if anyone is interested, they can also order those for Valentine's Day as well. I have created so many Valentine's press-on nail sets already that I have not filmed, but I will if you follow me on my regular nail page, I will be posting those soon. And if you do want to see a video on any of those certain ones, go ahead and let me know, and I will go ahead and remake the set but film it for you guys. So for the application, since we are doing 3 full cover nails of this nude base, I will go ahead and just let you guys watch that, and I'll come back in once it's time to explain the rest of the acrylic application. So for the index nail, I will be doing an ombre, and I will be taking the Heartstrings colored acrylic powder from the Blush and Bloom Valentine collection I showed in the beginning, and I will be applying that to the top portion of the nail. And then I will be applying the Perfect Nude base underneath that to kind of ombre it in with that colored acrylic. Also, I would like to get your guys' opinion on something. So lately I've been struggling a lot with uploading content here on YouTube, like full-length videos. And the main reason why is just doing these voiceovers. I can completely edit a video, film it all in the same day, but doing the voiceovers is just so stressful. So do you prefer to have videos that have voiceovers, or do you prefer just relaxing music with no voiceover? Go ahead and please comment down below. I would love to know your guys' opinions. I might start uploading a few videos here and there without a voiceover and just some nice relaxing music on top of it. But if you prefer a voiceover, please let me know, and I'll try my hardest to kind of get on a schedule to where I can do the voiceover and everything like that very quickly, so I can have videos uploaded for you guys more often rather than like once or twice a week. So on the ring nail, I will be applying some of these red glittery type of sequences I have, but first I am applying that Mr. Claus glitter acrylic towards like the cuticle area and kind of blending it in up towards the free edge. I don't want to cover it completely, like cover this whole entire nail completely with this glitter. I kind of want to have it to like a glitter to clear ombre, where I will be having the heart pieces at the tip of the nail where it is clear. So once I am done applying the glitter to the nail, I am just using a very tiny bit of clear acrylic to kind of help make the process of sticking on these heart sequences easier, if that makes sense. And here I am just applying some hearts to my liking and kind of moving everything around to make sure it is how I like it. Now that we are done with those two nails, I am going back in with the clear acrylic to kind of encapsulate everything. You want to make sure to do that when you are doing any type of ombre or glitter acrylic pieces. Otherwise, if you go in and file, it will file the ombre away and the glitter, so you want to make sure to protect that using that clear acrylic. Not only that, it will kind of help build up the structure that the nail needs as well. Now these are what the nails are looking like once the application is completely done. So to get into the filing, I am just taking a 100 grit hand file and shaping up the sidewalls first just to make sure they are nice and straight. Also making sure to get underneath the nail to get any acrylic that might have spilled over when I did the application. And then I do like to follow the cuticle area just to make sure it's nice and thin there. And then I do work the entire hand file over the surface of the nail to smooth that out. And then I do flip the nail over and follow the free edge to make sure that is nice and straight. So I have mentioned before that you can use your e-file for this process, so you can use a fine 501 drill bit or whatever kind of grit you like for your drill bits, or you can use a 180 grit sanding band to file the entire surface of the nail rather than using a hand file. I feel like using a hand file though, for me personally, it just kind of helps control how much I am filing, if that makes sense. I feel like with the e-file you can risk over filing and kind of creating dents and everything like that, and I don't want that when I am trying to do a finished filing process or anything. So that is mainly why I do use my hand file. But if you check out my very first few videos I did when I started making press-ons here on my YouTube, you will notice that I did use my e-file for that. And like I said, it's absolutely okay. It's up to you on how you want to do your filing process or anything in general. So next I am just taking my fine 5-1 drill bit and going underneath the free edge just to kind of thin that out from when I did my previous filing process. I feel like when I use my hand file to file the free edge, it kind of thickens it up, and using this drill bit here kind of thins it out just a little bit, but not too much. And then I do like to quickly go back in with my hand file just to straighten it out, because that drill bit kind of does mess up the straightness of the free edge, so I do like to perfect that. And then once I am done with that, I am going in with my buffer because we will be doing some nail art today and we do want the surface to be smooth for that. And then off camera, I do take a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and wipe off the surface of the nail and all the dust and everything like that. So now these are what the nails are looking like after they've been shaped and filed, and here I am showing you the side view of the structure of the nails and also the free edge. So to get into what we need, we will be using some classic white gel polish, this very beautiful red gel polish from Blue Sky. It is so perfect for like Valentine's Day sets or even like Halloween type of sets. This is like one of the perfect reds. And I will also be using these red rhinestones that I did get off of Temu like a year ago, along with my 25mm liner brush. So since we are doing some longer nails, I did want to go with this 25mm liner brush. I feel like it just helps perfectly with the longer length of doing any type of French tip. So I am doing V French tips on all the nails that are just completely nude. So the thumbnail, the middle nail, and that pinky nail will be getting this V French tip in this red gel polish. And look how effortlessly this is to do with this long liner brush. We do have some in stock right now if you're interested. We also do sell all of our nail art brushes in a full bundle. So again, if you're interested, go ahead and check out our link down in the description box. And if you use code YouTube, it does always save you 20% on your orders. Once I am done creating the V outline, I am just taking my brush and infilling the sides. You can absolutely use the brush from the bottle, which you will see me do on the middle nail, just to kind of help speed up the process a bit. But I just feel like doing this for some reason on this nail. But once I'm done doing this, I do go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds and do the same exact thing across the other two nails that I want to have this design on. So I will be using my 12mm liner brush for the rest of the nail art on the other two nails. So on this ring nail, I am writing XO, but for some reason I didn't measure it out properly how I wanted it. Not only that, I kind of messed up when doing the O, so I completely just erased the entire design, which you will see me do, and just restarted over. But when I restarted, I decided to start with the O first, so that way I can kind of get a nice outline on where I want that. And then I do the X after that, and then I am curing that for 30 seconds. And then here on the index nail, I will be doing some lips. So I do like to start off with a quick little draft, I guess, of the bottom lip portion. And then I do kind of focus more on the upper lip just to get a nice curved upper lip, if that makes sense. I don't know exactly how to describe it. But once I have that portion done correctly, or like perfectly how I want it, I do kind of focus more on that bottom lip. And then I am adding 2 more across the rest of the nails, and then again curing that for 30 seconds. So back to the ring nail, I decided to add a cute little heart on top of the XO letters. So I am just doing that. You can absolutely use a dotting tool to kind of help out with like sketching out your heart, but since I had this liner brush and I didn't want to kind of go through my drawers to get the dotting tool, I just used the brush and it came out perfectly. And again, I am curing that for 30 seconds. And then here on the index nail, I am adding 2 kind of tiny little hearts as well around the lips. So to do the rhinestones on the other 3 nails, the thumbnail and the pinky nail are pretty easy. It's just those 2 type of rhinestones stacked around, like on top of the cuticle, if that makes sense. So here I am placing a bigger one on the cuticle area and then a size smaller than that previous one on top of that, and carrying that for 30 seconds while I do the same exact thing on the thumbnail. Now for the middle nail, I am doing a bit more rhinestones than I did on the other 2 nails. Not completely a lot, but I am starting off by applying one of those circular rhinestones and then a cute little heart rhinestone that I have, and then just some more circle ones just to kind of give it more detail. I don't really know exactly how to describe this rhinestone placement. It's just what I saw in the inspo picture and decided to recreate that on the set. So after I am done placing the rhinestones perfectly how I want them, I am curing that for 30 seconds in the nail light. Here are what the nails are looking like after they are completely done. So very quickly, I am just taking a lint-free wipe and some alcohol and kind of wiping on top of those rhinestones. I know you don't absolutely have to do this just because these are plastic rhinestones, but I felt like doing it for some reason today, so I did decide to do that. And then I will be taking my classic diamond gel top coat from KAIROSE Nail Supply and applying that on all of the nails, making sure not to apply it on top of those rhinestones. And then before curing, I do like to take the brush and kind of wipe down the sidewalls just to make sure I keep the nice square shape. And then once I'm done with that, I do go ahead and cure that in the light for 60 seconds. that is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!